Listen, what I'm about to share with you is going to change the way you make money online forever, right? It's going to change the way you make money with e-commerce forever. I've only shared this with a few persons. I've shared this with three ladies thereabout, Lydia, Vivian, and Bukola, all right? And they've gone ahead, they've started creating their own brand using this method, right? And the last time I tried to share this with the public, the video was not really clear. And even with that, a lot of people were like, wow, we've never had something like this, right? And this same method is how I was able to start a brand from scratch with just 150,000 and in 4 months it went on to generate a revenue of over 11 million naira without importing a single product. And today I want to show you how I made this possible. A simple three-step blueprint you can take to start your own profitable e-commerce business. All right, so what I'm about to share with you is how you can make at least 500,000 naira monthly using a very simple three-step e-commerce blueprint, even if you are a newbie. So those people who say they are JJC, I'm not good at these things, or you're a non-techie, you're not good with computers and all of that. This is how you can generate at least 500,000 naira every single month. Listen, my goal here is so that you have everything you need to start an e-commerce business that brings in sales every single day. Now, if you're someone who spends money every single day, of course, you need a system that can generate you money every single day. All right. And it doesn't matter if you failed at it before, if you failed at e-commerce before, or you are a newbie, or you've been scared to get started because you're a non-technical person, then you want to really pay attention to all I have to share with you today. All right. Because what I'm about to share with you, what I'm going to show you today in this training are the exact same strategies three of my friends used to make their first 500,000 naira profit online. All right, now here is an orphan. He was a struggling orphan before I introduced this to him. Before he met me, he was struggling as an orphan, but after applying some of the principles, some of the strategies that I showed him, he was able to become financially free. All right, and guess what, guys? Here is what we are going to be covering here on this training today. The best niches that you should get started with, the only types of products you must sell if you want to use this method, how you can source your products locally so you don't have to travel anywhere, you don't have to import any single product, the type of ad. Now, this is very important. The type of ad that you should use to start making sales every single day. And of course, you can get started with this with as small as 30, 20,000, even 10,000 naira using this method. All right, and if you stick with me, till the end of this webinar, till the end of this training, I will give you all the slides. Okay, so you have all the slides of this training to download, and of course, I'm going to hand you one hot product. One product that you can start making sales with tomorrow if you start today. All right, I believe that sounds good. Okay, so who is this training not for? All right, people who are looking for magic bullets, people who want to do nothing but click a button to make 10 times sales and make a lot of money. All right, people who are scared to get uncomfortable. All right, and of course this training is for you if you're someone who wants to start a business but don't know how to get started. You are someone who is a newbie or a non-technical person. This is a perfect training for you. People who don't like complex systems. All right, people who have less than 500,000 naira in their bank account and want to have a proven way to make money consistently. All right, people who want to start making sales quickly. Okay, if you're someone who want to go through a system that start giving you returns very quickly, this is a training you want to go through, or you want to stay till the end with. All right, people who don't want to go through the entire stress of importation. Okay, because I've had a lot of people tell me that, oh, I cannot start this thing because I don't want to go through the hassles, the agents, and all of that. And of course, guys, there is a disclaimer to all of this. I'm going to share some success stories on this training, and I want you to understand that the success stories that you're going to hear about, these people, they are hardworking people, all right, and they put effort. Okay, they did the work. All right. At the end of the day, the results that you get, they are entirely up to you, because I can share all of these things with you, and then you do nothing with it. Okay, because a whole lot of people who come on trainings, who watch things like this, watch a whole lot of YouTube videos, watch a whole lot of trainings, go on physical trainings, they still not make money because they don't put in the work. Okay, I tell people that repetition is the mother of skill. Okay, a wise man once said that fear the man who practice one kick 1,000 times. Okay, because it's not enough to know, right? If you cannot do, you have to do. Okay, so what I'm about to share with you today, you have to put it into practice for you to see the kind of results that you want. All right, because what I'm about to share has broken down the traditional walls. Okay, anybody can now confidently make money online without knowing 1,001 things. Okay, you don't have to be a graduate, you don't have to be skilled. Okay, every entrepreneur needs to have a peace of mind knowing that they don't have to struggle to pay their bills or take care of their family. All right, and this method now allows us, okay, to achieve that better than ever before. Okay, right now is the perfect time for you to start this business, for you to start an e-commerce business, for you to start making use of this method with the whole inflation at its peak and the whole privacy and iOS 14 update playing out even on Facebook. This is the perfect time for you to get started. The opportunity is huge here. That is what you need to understand. Selling physical products is the easiest way anyone can start making money online. The easiest way, just find a product, sell. Easiest way. You can start even with your phone, and you don't have to be a technical person. This is just the best part of it. All right. Now, like I tell people, this all, like I've said before, that this is the exact method that I've used to start most of my brands. Here is a brand that I started about 4 months ago, right? And in 4 months, this brand has done over 11 million naira in revenue, right? Without importing a product. I didn't import this product. Found the product locally and I sold it. Okay, and I'm going to share with you how you can do this yourself. All right. And if you're wondering, you're thinking, who is this guy? This guy sounds so cocky, right? Well, my name is Jonathan Melody, and I was born and I currently still live in Nigeria. I have 8 years of experience in e-commerce and Facebook advertising. So I've been doing this a long time. So you be rest assured that you're listening to someone who doesn't only talk the talk, someone who walks the talk. Okay, I'm a best-selling author. I wrote the 10x e-commerce secrets. You're going to find some of the astonishing money-making secrets of some of the most successful persons who are in the e-commerce industry. Okay, it's a book that you should read if you haven't read it. You can check it out. Okay, I'm also the founder of the 10x e-commerce club, a community of e-commerce experts that every now and then they put head together and see how they can become better at this thing of ours. Okay, so I want to share a quick backstory because a whole lot of people will say, "Oh, well, yeah, it's easy for you to start a brand 4 months, in 4 months, and it's doing a revenue of 11 million naira." And the things really, it's always like that, okay? And I have gone through the phase of not having nothing to where I am today. Okay, the thing here is I really don't want to bore you with all the stories of how I used to soak Gary as an undergraduate, or how I got scammed of my school fees and all of that. I don't want you to start having pity and all of that, right? We are here because of you. You're on this training because you want to know how you can do it yourself. But what is more important, my story, how I went through all of those struggles and got to the point of that I am, is not is doesn't really matter. What matters is, right, that I decided to be successful. I chose to be successful. I've gone on vacations. I live in a home of mine, right? I'm married to the love of my life. I have everything working for me the way I want, just because I took a step to be successful. And that is what matters. My story of how I used to soak Gary, or how I used to suffer or struggle back in the day, doesn't really matter. What matters is what I have become and my decision to be successful. And you can make that for yourself. Okay, because really, no one cares about your struggles. The government wants you to pay them taxes, right? Your church wants you to pay your tithe. Your mosque wants you to make donations and give alms. Your family and friends want you to support them, right? So you have to make a decision to be successful, all right? Because no one really cares about your struggle, okay? They really care, right, about your success, okay? Here is Lydia. Lydia was someone who came to meet me, and she just got married at the time, and she was looking for a way to assist her husband, right? Her story is quite peculiar because she knew nothing about the internet, right? Internet marketing was not something she has heard of or that she has attempted before. And then I showed her this method, right? She was slow with the whole process, but what beats my imagination is that she was determined. And guess what, guys? In 3 months, she was able to generate over 300,000 naira in profit. Here is what she said. She said, I intend writing the instructions also when composing my story. My coach, I have made up to 300k gain. I never thought I could get such amount within 3 months. I'm so happy, and I keep blessing the day I saw your advert and the day God connected us. You are raging. Heaven will definitely reward you. All right. And listen, guys, she's not the only one. Here is Ifoma. She has done e-commerce. She's tried e-commerce before, but failed. She had a whole lot of losses. But when she used the system, she ended up making a profit of over 400,000 naira in 30 days, right? I don't want to waste your entire time trying to read what the post that she had in the group right there. Okay, all of that is not important. What is important here is the steps that you need to take. And guess what, guys? I see even have one more person here. Kings, right? An interesting one. Kings was struggling to sell his products, right? And then I showed him some of the strategies that he can employ. And guess what? Within 48 hours, he went on to sell over 35 pieces of his product. Okay, so you might be thinking, right, like, Jonathan, why should I sell physical products? And the reason is simple. E-commerce is one of the best business models to start right now because you don't have to be a skilled person. Right? You must not go to school. Like, you must not be a graduate, right? You must not have a certificate, right? You must not know 100 or 1,001 things for you to get started. Okay? You don't need a physical store. You don't have to import any product if you don't want to. You don't need a website. Right? You can start with as little as 20,000 naira, 30, 10,000, 50,000. You can start with that. Right? You can easily make 1,000% profit with e-commerce. Right? But you might ask, what if you've been told that e-commerce is not for you? And that is simple because there are a whole lot of misconceptions in the industry. Okay, you've heard things like, oh, you cannot advertise health or neutral products on Facebook. You must import products to make good profit. You must have a website before you can sell online. You must have a laptop. You must have large capital before you can get started. And all of those crazy things. And these things, they are not true. They are not true, right? What you only need 3 simple steps to start your own profitable e-commerce business. And that is what I want to share with you. One is source your product. You need to source a product. Step 2, set up an ad. And step 3,
close the sale. It is that simple. And I'm going to walk you through these 3 steps. All right. The first step is sourcing your product. And like I said, you don't have to import a product. You can go to a website like gg.ng right here. So gg.ng is a marketplace here in Nigeria. You're going to find a whole lot of people who sell different products right here, and you can come on here and search for the product you want. So you can even say car accessories, for instance, right? And you are going to find a whole lot of different things that you can start looking into right here. Okay, just come on here and you're going to find a whole lot of different things, right? But here is what is more important. Okay, you have to sell product that solves a problem, or product that people are passionate about, right? Product that helps people save time. Okay, product that helps people save money, product that carries ego, okay, or helps increases someone else's status. And remember, guys, by the end of this training, I'm going to show you one hot product that you can get started with. So you have to stick with me till the end of this training. All right. Now, as I was saying, you have to sell product that help people protect their loved ones. Okay, product that makes it easy for people to enjoy life. So these are the types of product that you want to look into. All right, and all of these fall into a category I call the candies and the painkillers. Okay, and there are different markets that you can find all of these products. So you can, especially if you're just going to be doing this, right? If you're going to be doing this, you should be looking at some markets, like the kitchen gadgets, right? The convenience market, or the convenience niche, the security niche. These are some of the markets. And what you want to do is ensure that the products that you choose can be demonstrated. Okay, so you can show people how you can make use of this, how they can make use of this product, the benefits of the products, how the product works. Those are the types of products that you can be looking at. I did a little bit of search on GG, and here are some products that I found. Like, for instance, here is a car power bank jump starter for those people who have lots of problems with their car batteries. I have this one. This is a car scratch remover. People who don't want anything to kind of scratch their cars. This is kind of a decorative kind of for your home. People who want their home to be like, we said something about ego and caressing ego and all of that. So this falls under that. Then this is a sealant, helps you to seal damages, or helps you to attach things to the wall, right? So this is more like a kind of device that helps. This is more like a luxury and ego kind of product, right? More like a vanity product as well, right? So it's a device whereby you speak to, or press a button and your curtains are opening for you and all of that, right? Then a blender, this is a massager, this is a treadmill and all of that. These are some of the things that you can look into. These are the types of products that you should be selling, right? Products that you can demonstrate, products that you can show people how they are being used. All right. The next step is setting up the ad. Okay, so once you find this product, you know that, oh, this is going to be a great product to sell. The next thing you want to do is set up your ad, and you don't have to go through all of these many things that people talk about. You can even go broad if you want to, but I will say, if you want to do this right, don't just go broad, especially when you're starting with a limited budget, or you are on a tight budget, right? You shouldn't go ahead to do that. So you want to set up what I call message conversion ads, right? These message conversion ads should be WhatsApp messages. Okay, so you've demonstrated how this product is used. You just direct people directly to your WhatsApp. Okay, and these things, they are very easy to do. You don't even need a business manager. A lot of people say, oh, you have to create a business manager, right? For this method, you don't need a business manager to get started with it. You can use your personal as manager to create a message ad. Okay, you just send people to your WhatsApp, and then the next thing you want to do is what you close them right on WhatsApp. You've demonstrated how this product is being used on Facebook or wherever you want to advertise. A whole lot of you are going to be on advertising on Facebook, by the way. Then you show them how the product is used, the benefits from the product. The next thing is to close them on WhatsApp. And there are two things that you can do to do this effective, because I see a lot of people don't do this right. You see people sending you a message, oh, I'm interested in your product, and the next thing you just send to them is the price of the product. That's not how you close people on WhatsApp, right? That's not how you close people generally, right? And these people start complaining, oh, well, I'm not making a whole lot of sales. Two things you have to realize when trying to close people on WhatsApp, right? Empathy and confidence. Okay, you have to show people that, listen, I understand what you're going through. I'm in your shoes. I've placed myself in your shoes and I know what you're going through. That's empathy, right? Then confidence. Oh, see, I trust the product. I'm confident that this product is going to benefit you. You are going to see results from using this product. These are two things that you must demonstrate on WhatsApp if you really want to close people successfully on WhatsApp, all right? And guess what, guys? This is a very simple method. This is a very simple model, right? And like I said, you are not even stocking this product, right? You don't have to stock this product, okay? All you need to do is find the sellers of this product, connect with them. So you're basically connecting your customers and your sellers, okay? So you find the seller who is selling this product. Okay, all you need to do is negotiate with the customer, rather negotiate with the seller on a price, make an agreement with the seller and say, see, I'm going to be sending people to you. I'm going to be sending orders to you. All you just have to do is deliver to the customer. And of course, when you've collected money from the customer, you do what? You give me my cut, okay? You have to make them understand, oh, I'm going to be selling this product higher than what you will regularly sell it, okay, as a vendor. Okay, so you have to negotiate with the seller. Igbo people call this oswahia. That's what they call it, all right? So I believe you've been to the market and you've seen those people who will hold or come to meet you. So, oh, what do you want to buy? We have a shop. They don't have a shop. Right? They don't have a shop, but basically they're going to take you to a shop where you can find what you want to buy, right? And once you've left the shop, the owner of the shop is going to give them their commission. That's the same model that I am talking about right here, but now you are using the online system. Okay, you are doing this using the internet. Okay, using the power of the internet to do this, right? This is what I am talking about. You're basically leveraging on the work of other persons. You're leveraging on the fact that, oh, someone has brought all of this product, have gone ahead and brought in containers of a product or whatever, right? And you mustn't just do this on Gigi alone. You can decide to take a stroll into the market. If you're in Lagos, you can decide to walk into any of the big markets and strike a deal with someone, and you start all from there. Okay, let's even do a math. Okay, because I like showing people these things, right? So let's say, for instance, you're able to negotiate a product and then you brought it all the way down to 1,005. Okay, and you're selling this product for, say, 15,000. Yes, you can sell a whole lot of products for this amount. Okay, if you do what I'm sharing with you right now, because you have to factor in a whole lot of, like your ad costs, delivery costs, and all of that. Okay, then what is it called? You're selling for 15,000. Your ad cost is 2,000 per sale, so you're spending 2,000 last. Remember, all of these are just assumptions. Okay, you can make more, you can make less. Okay, you deliver the product with 2.5. Remember, the model I showed you here is the seller is making the delivery to the customer, okay? And it's the seller that is giving you your commission after successful delivery. But of course, you can see decide to get to a point and say, oh, you want to buy from the seller and then stock a whole lot, some of them, and then do the delivery yourself. You can decide to do all of that. But if you're getting started, you can decide to use this method. Okay, you can decide to use this method right here. So let's say you are doing all of this. 2005 for delivery, 2000 of ad spend, cost of product is 1,500, and you're selling it for 15,000. If you remove all of your expenditure, what you'll be left with is 9,000 naira, right? 9,000 naira. And let's say you're making 2 sales every single day. Every single day you're making 2 sales every single day. That simply means that is you're making 18,000 naira profit every single day. If you take that through 30 days, you would have had over 500,000 naira in profits. That is 2 sales every day to get to 500,000 naira in profit. How easy is that? 2 sales. It's easy for you to make 2 sales if you employ this method that I'm sharing with you. Okay, now let's do a quick recap of what we just talked about. We said that right now is the perfect time for you to get started with e-commerce, by the way, and we talked about some of the misconceptions, and I told you that those are just like you've seen so far. You don't need all of that for you to get started. And we talked about the 3 steps. The only 3 steps you need to take for you to start generating at least 500,000 naira every single month. Okay, and why you must not import a product if you're just starting. If you're just getting started, you only have 10,000 naira, only have 20,000 naira capital or 50,000 naira capital. Before you go into importing, start sourcing the product locally. Okay, and we talked about the only type of ad that you should run, okay, and of course how you can run your e-commerce business. We start touching the product. Okay, you must not touch the product, you must not see the product, but I would say that yes, you should get the product so that you can create the demonstrative video that you are going to use to advertise. So you can decide to even buy a piece of the product from the vendor first, create the video, and put it out there. And guys, remember, I'm going to, at the end of this training, I'm going to show you one hot product that you can get started with. All right, now when you execute this, when you execute what I just shared with you correctly, you start generating sales every single day. Okay, you end up making at least 500,000 naira every month, right? Then you finally be able to take care of your bills and live comfortably, right? Get rid of insults from people who have more than you do. Finally, you have enough to give to charity, right? And then guess what? You'll be able to go on the vacations that you've always wanted. Okay, so you have to do this correctly. Okay, so now you basically have 2 options. Okay. You have 2 options right now. One, you can decide to go ahead and implement all of these things I just shared with you, which I really advise that you do, but it might take you some time to start figuring some things out here and there. Okay, the second option that you have is basically seek an expert's help. Okay, and what best option do you have? Of course, seeking someone who has been doing this for years, okay, that has taught thousands of people. Okay, I've taught thousands of people, and like I said, for the first time I'm beginning to share this method with the public. Okay, I've only shared this with 3 people, and this is what I use to start my brands. Okay, the reason why I decided to make this available to the public is because I have a coaching program, okay, but it's a masterclass. I discovered that not everyone can actually go into that master or can afford that masterclass. Okay, so guess what? That is why I'm introducing what I call the e-commerce leverage advantage. All right, and here is exactly what you're going to find. So I don't want to go ahead and try to hype it up and try to tell you why you should get it here and all of that. I don't want to do that. So I want to go straight into what is inside the program that you are going to get, what you're going to learn, and all that, right? So the first thing is I'm going to give you access to 10 untapped niches that you can sell different products in. Okay, in this training I shared about 4 different niches. Okay, but I'm going to give you more niches that you can get started with. So you find yourself in untapped niches that a lot of people are not even focusing on, right? You can get started in those niches and quickly generate profits for yourself, right? And guess what, guys? I'm going to tell you exactly what to say to sellers so that they give you the very best price. Imagine you getting to see a product that is selling for 30,000 naira. How do you negotiate with the supplier or the seller so that they bring the cost down to 10,000 naira or even less, right? Or a product that someone is selling for 15,000 naira on Gigi. How do you negotiate and make it the seller start giving it to you for 3,000 on 3,005? I'm going to be sharing you or sharing with you exactly how you can do that. And guess what, guys? I'm going to show you how you can create your own demonstrative videos with examples. I'm going to show you videos that we have created, that I have created, in terms of showing people how a product is being used. And you're going to see how you too can create your own demonstrative videos. All right. And not just that, I'm going to show you how you can set up your message conversion ad correctly. Okay, because there's a right or wrong way to do it. If you don't do it right, you're not going to generate the kind of sales that you want. You end up showing your ads to people who are not even interested, or people who are hijackers, are spies. Okay, so how exactly should you structure your message conversion ad or campaign so that you don't end up showing your ads to people who will just come and waste your time? Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. Then the next thing is I'm going to share with you a sales objection template. Okay, how do you close people successfully? How do you handle different objections like a pro? Okay, how do you get to show people empathy? How do you get to show people confidence? When people ask you questions, when they come to your WhatsApp and ask you questions, how do you respond to them? I'm going to be sharing you templates, what to say exactly to these people. And guess what, guys? This I'm always going to be updating. Okay, so if someone asks you a question and you don't know what you are going to reply to the person, or it's not amongst the template that you have, you can quickly reach out to me. And guess what? I'm going to update the template and have that question and how you should respond to it updated. Okay, to make things just so easy for you. And guess what, guys? I'm also going to show you how you can ensure over 90% delivery rates. Okay, 99.9 delivery rates. Okay, this is the system I use. I've shared this with some people, and they are happy that they've started using this because they cut down the rate at which their product is being returned or failed deliveries, because that's an issue that is troubling a whole lot of e-commerce people. So you get started with e-commerce, and then you send the product to a customer, and the customer tells you that they've traveled or they are not around, or the money that they were expecting have been used for something else. Then the product is being returned to you, and you have to take care of you have to weather the losses. Okay, how exactly can you ensure that all of these things, how do you curb all of these things? How do you ensure that these things don't happen to you? That is what I'm going to be sharing with you as well. And all of these are valued at over 200,000, like 250,000 if you sum it properly, right? And guess what? This is what I'm sharing with you. Okay, this is how you can achieve more in 4 weeks than most experts do in 4 months. Okay, a lot of people, they are expert, but then they are not really making a whole lot of money from the e-commerce space. Okay, what I'm about to share with you, or what you're going to get here, is how you can achieve more in the next 4 weeks than most experts do in 4 months. All right, but think about it. Okay, I know you're thinking about the price. All right, but let me ask you some few questions. Okay, if all that this program did for you was to finally turn you into a profit pulling machine in the e-commerce multi-billion-dollar industry, would you think it would be worth 250,000 naira? Right? Like, you can pick a product, you can set up your ad, and you can close people to make 500k, in the next 30 days. Do you think is going to be worth 250? And it's a lifelong skill that I'm about to share with you here. Okay, and you're only paying me once to learn all of this. Let me even ask you one more. Do you think if all this package did for you was to take you from an average income earner to 6 to 7 figure monthly earner, would you think it will be worth it? If all this package did for you was to finally help you achieve that lifestyle you've always wanted for you and your family, will it be worth it? If all that this package did was to help you pay all your bills comfortably and have extra cash to spare, play around, do you think it will be worth it? Listen, for most persons, it's worth even 10 times over. All right. For me, I'm going to pay that over. If they tell me that, oh, I'm going to pay this to get double of my money, sure, right? It's going to be worth it, don't you think? All right. So what do you think I should charge for this? You think I should charge 250 or about 200 or about 150? Well, there are people who are ready to even pay 500. Yeah, here is Ludare, who told me that he paid for a similar package, one of an e-commerce program. Okay, but it's not this system, not this model, but he paid for an e-commerce program, and he's paying over $1,000. Okay, but he's saying that what he found on my own program is worth more than what he got from that program. Amazing, right? So yeah, there are people who are ready to pay more to have these things, but I'm not going to charge you that. All you need to do, all you need to pay is only 35,000 naira. 35,000 naira only. All right. But I must warn you guys, I don't need lazy people. I don't need people who are lazy. Okay, I don't need people who are lazy. I work hard myself. Okay, so I believe that anyone who is trying to get into these things has to put some effort into it. For instance, I'm not going to, come and create the ad for you. You have to watch the video and see how it's done and create the ad yourself, right? I'm not going to help reply your customers. You have to go through the templates that I have to be able to know what to reply to your customers, right? So you have to know all of this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, instead of you to even pay 35,000, I'm going to have this for the first 100 persons. Okay, I'm opening up 100 spots. Okay, so instead of 35,000 naira, you get to pay 25,000 naira only if you do that today. Only 100 spots I'm opening for this. Okay, and all you need to do is you are going to find a button or a link somewhere around this video. Click on it, and then once your payment is successful, send your ID to the customer's person, and you should have access to everything right here. In fact, I need to make you understand that this is a very time-sensitive offer. Okay, I'm only taking in 100 persons, so you have to act first on this. Okay, so go ahead, click on that button and get started. And guess what? I even have more to offer you, right? So I have some bonuses to just throw in into this to just sweeten the deal a little bit, because I know people love bonuses. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer you, I'll give you a contract template, so that these sellers, these vendors don't screw you over. All right, you don't want a situation whereby a vendor, a seller has delivered this product successfully, and then they don't pay you your own commissions, right? So I've spoken with my lawyer, and she was able to draft a template for me. I paid 50,000 naira for this. Guess what? And you're having it for free, right? A template that you can. So you have to have this contract with yourself and the vendor, the seller, so that this seller don't screw you over. And guess what, guys? I'm also going to throw in 50 hand-picked products you can start with today. All right, what that means is you don't have to go through the hassles, all the stress of you going on GG yourself to find these products to get started with. I've done the work for you, right? So just pick a product, set up the ad, and you know what, start making money. That's how easy it is. And guess what, guys? I'm also going to add you to a support group. You're going to find people like you. Okay, so you're going to be in a community of people like you, where you can discuss, you can talk about what is going on, and share tips here and there that will help you in your business. And of course, for those persons who say, "Oh, I want to take my business and handle some of the things myself, and not just rely on the vendor to do the delivery for me," I'm going to also give you my list of trusted delivery agents. I spent over 6 months putting this list together, right? So instead of you to go through 6 months trying to find people who are trusted to do your delivery for you, I have done that work for you, and I'm just going to hand you this list for free. No stress. You're not spending 6 months to do this, right? I've done all of the job for you. Okay, you don't want a situation whereby you have a delivery agent deliver your product, but then because some delivery agent, they are demonic, let me just use that word. Okay, they will deliver your products, but at the end of the day, they probably will not remit the full money to you. They'll come up with excuses, or some will even go ahead and deliver their own product and saying that, oh, your delivery failed, right? So you want to make sure that you get people who are trusted to do all of these things for you. And I'm giving you my list that I've spent the past 6-7 months to put together for free on a platter of gold, right? Now, guys, let's just look at the summary of everything you're about to get. I'm going to give you access to 10 untapped markets to get started with, meaning you have these markets to get started. All you just need to do is find a product to get started. Find a product in this market and start selling, right? I'll tell you exactly what to say to sellers so that they can give you the very best price, how you can negotiate with them. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. I'm going to show you how you can create a demonstrative videos. You have to do this, guys. You have to create videos that are demonstrative, that shows people the benefits of the product they are using, how this product is being used. You have to create these videos, and I'm going to show you how you can do. And you can do this even with your phone. I'm going to share with you exactly how you can do this, guys. All right. I'm also going to show you exactly how you can set up your message conversion ad correctly, so that you can be making sales every single day. All right. And of course, how you can close sales on WhatsApp, templates that you can use. So if someone is saying, oh, the price is too much, what do you actually respond to the person? If they say, oh, I will get back to you, what should you respond to the person? Okay, to ensure that the person come back to conclude with you. I'm going to be sharing those templates with you. And of course, how do you ensure that your deliveries don't fail every now and then? I'm going to show you how you can ensure at least 99% delivery rate. Okay, and of course, a contract template between you and the seller so that they don't screw you over, and 50 handpicked hot products that you can get started with. You get added to my support group, and of course a list of trusted delivery agents. All of these are summed at over 300,000 naira. I'm not asking you to pay that. All right, all you need to get started today is 25,000 naira. And guess what? Like I said, the price is going to increase after 100 spot. I only have 100 spot because I have limited time. I'm just one man. I have my own coaching program. Have a coaching program where group coaching is 150,000 naira. One-on-one coaching is about 650,000 naira. That is my one-on-one coaching. Okay, so you can see that right here. If 25,000, I'm basically going to I'm putting myself in the spotlight here to ensure that you see results. Okay, this is not my group coaching. This is not my coaching program. You guys need to understand this. You're going to be added to a group, receive everything you have. If you have questions, of course, you can ask inside the group. You ask inside the group, and someone is going to respond. If there is something they cannot respond to, of course, I'm going to respond to it. So no one is leaving you to hang. Right in the group, you're still going to get support. All right, that's the essence of you being in the group. Okay, so guys, 100 spots. Okay, get started as soon as you can. Okay, you have to act fast on this. All right, so all you just need to do is click on the link below to take advantage of this, and after your payment, go ahead and send your payment ID or your details to the support, and they will give you access. Okay, so of course they need your payment ID or other ID or details to verify your payment in order for you to be granted access. All right, now if you're still here, you probably have some questions. So I'm going to share some frequently asked questions that I get. Some people ask me how much do you need to get started. Of course, like I said, I've been talking about that. You can start you can start with even 10,000 naira, 20, 30, 50. All right, you can get started with all of that. Can a student do this? This is perfect if you're a student. Okay, if you're a student, this method is perfect. If you're a work at home mom, if you're a mom, you are at home, this is perfect for you because you don't need to step out of your house to do any single thing, and you'll be receiving alerts in your own house, inside your house, without going out. How amazing is that, right? Do I need a website to get started? Like I've said you don't need a website. I've said this over and over again. You don't need a website to do this. You can do this with your phone. Okay, can you make it? Of course, you can do this with your phone. All right, you can do this with your phone. Is the program easy to follow? Trust me, guys. If you've known me for a long time, you know that my programs, they are easy to follow. All right, and of course, if there's anything you don't understand, you can always come to the group and ask questions, and someone is going to respond to your questions. All right. Do I need a store? No, you don't need all of that. What if you are busy? If you're busy, the only part that is going to take your time here is you responding to people on WhatsApp. So if you know that you cannot respond to people on WhatsApp, employ someone. Pay the person maybe 20,000 naira every single month. If you are making a profit of 500,000 naira, what is 20,000 naira that you cannot pay someone? So pay that person and show the person how to respond to this messages. You can share the templates with the person so that the person knows exactly what to. And can a newbie do this? Of course, this program was created for newbies and non-techies. Okay, if you're an advanced person, you're not a newbie in e-commerce and you want it on my coaching, then you can consider my coaching program. I'm putting out this so that people can get started and they can start generating money, 300k, 400, 500k, and even up to $1 million. All right, and then they might say, okay, let me get started with Jonathan's coaching program so I can up my income. Right, I want to start generating 2 million, 3 million, 4 million from my business. Then you can decide to go into the coaching program. But if you're a newbie, you're just getting started, this is a perfect point for you to start. How soon can I start? Now, this is relative. You can get started right now. You can get started today. You can get started today, make payment today, get into the program today, find a product, pick a product, right? Set up your ad, and maybe let's say 48 hours, right? Because you need to get the product and do your demonstrative video from the seller, right? Of course, or you have to go into a contract with the seller, so that might take maybe 48 to 72 hours. Then, and you've started your own e-commerce business, right? And of course, there is a support group, like I've said before. All right, listen, this is the best community you can ever have. Okay, because of course they say that your network determines your net worth. All right, so you're going to find the community useful. All right, so make sure that you get started with that. I already import. Do I need this? Well, like I said, if you are not doing the kind of numbers that you want, you're still finding some things very difficult to understand, then this is a good place to get started with. Okay, because it's going to start generating some income quickly that you can now use to probably move further and become better at what you do. Okay, get my coaching program. Maybe after you've started generating some profit from on here, then you can say, okay, let me get into Jonathan's coaching program so that I can up my income. Right, you can do that. Like I said, guys, I've shared this story before. This young man who was a struggling orphan, but now he's financially free. All right, using e-commerce, using what I'm about to share with you, or what I have shared with you. All right, so guys, make sure you go out there and make use of this. You need to understand that there are no limitations right here. The only limitation you have right now exists inside your head. So go ahead. Click on that button and get started. All right. If you're still thinking that 25,000 is too much, now let me even share something. Let's do some maths. Okay. Let's divide 25,000 naira into 365 days. That's 68 naira every single day. It simply means you're investing 68 naira in your life every single day. I will bet that in the last 7 days, you probably spent more than half of what you have here. In the next 30 days, you are going to spend more than this money. What about investing into your life? Something that is going to, make you money over and over and over and over again. But you're not just making this investment once, right? Do you think it is worth it? Well, I don't know what to tell you, but I think it is worth it. All right. So go ahead, guys. Click on that button. I don't know if you read the Rich Dad Poor Dad, but this man once said that poor people buy liabilities. So you find a whole lot of people who invest in things like phones and things that are liabilities, right? But he said what the rich people do is put their money where it turns into more money. Okay, that's Robert Kiyosaki. So are you the person buying liabilities, or are you the person buying assets, where the money is going to turn into money? Because the money you're going to invest into this today is going to turn into more money for you. All right, you're basically investing 25 to make 300 to 500,000 naira in the next 30 days. Do you think that it is worth it? Well, it is worth it over and over and over. So go ahead, click on that button and get started. All right. You have to know that money replenishes itself, but time doesn't. Okay. Time doesn't. Okay. So if you're thinking about going ahead to do this yourself, you're going to find a whole lot of time, or spend a whole lot of time trying to figure out a whole lot of things. All right. So, there is no time. Okay. Don't wait for the perfect time. Now is the time, because really, the time can never be right. So get started, guys. Click on that button, and I would love to have you on there. Okay. Now here is a student who also he just got started, and in 10 days he was already in profits. All right, in 10 days, it was in profit of over 150,000 naira in 10 days. Okay, do you think that this person has made back his 25,000 naira that he invested? Of course, he has made it over and over and over, right? So go ahead, all right, click on that button, and like I said, this price increases after the first 100 persons. All right, so we have a few spots left for this. Okay, I cannot take everybody into the group, because of course I want to kind of watch these people closely and ensure that they get more results. All right, so that's important. So go ahead, act fast on this if you want to be part of this. All right, congratulations if you stayed with me till this very end. Here is the hot product I promised you guys. Now this is a product that helps you to minimize the amount of fuel that your car consumes. All right, so this is a very hot product. You know that, yeah, there's inflation going up, and there is no money around. All right, so remember I told you that, guys, that one type of a product that you want to sell, that product that saves people money. All right, and that is what this product does. This product saves people money. All right, so this is the product that you can sell if you do this right. If you create a demonstrative video and show people how this is used, trust me, guys, you're going to make a whole lot of sales from selling this product. All right, and also you can download the slides for this training that we just had below this video. So I'm going to share with you where you can download the slide. Okay, so if you go to so to get the slides of this training, just go ahead and visit the site on your screen, www.10xecom.club/slides, and you will be able to download the slides of this training. All right, guys, thank you so much for being with me today, and I hope you are going to get started with your own e-commerce business using these 3 simple steps. All right, so go ahead. If you want to be part of the 10x of e-commerce leverage advantage, go ahead, click on the button below this video and get started.
Hello guys, my name is Lydia, and I want to tell you about my importation experience. All my life I've dreamt of being a big business tycoon. I dreamt of, importing business, but I really don't know how to go about it. I have little or no understanding of how to go about it, but it's my dream. So what do? I kept praying to God. I'm believing God that one day my dream will come to pass. So as God will have it, one day I was just going through my Facebook page and I came across this advert on mini importation business, how to go about it. I was like, wow, man, is this real? And I clicked on it and I saw some testimonies of people who have done that. I was really skeptical. That's the truth. I was really, really, really skeptical, because there are many fraudsters out there. There are many people that will just dupe you, go with your money. But I just trust God. I prayed to God silently that, God, please help me. I chatted with Jonathan. I took the both step, chatted with him. I told him that he should please guide me. He said, okay, that I should not worry. I told him I don't know much about computer. He said I should not worry, that he would teach me what to do. And true to his words, he was just there for me. He guided me on how to register and how to do many things, and know what to do, how to go about it. And to the glory of God, I made my first importation just last 2 weeks. And when the goods arrived, he told me how to place my advert, how to do it. He did everything for me. He was just guiding me. I can call him anytime. He would just speak. He was very patient. Sometimes I'll call him more than 10 times a day. He will pick, asking the same question. He will still pick and answer me. Jonathan, you are a darling. So, as God will have his way, I made my first importation, and after placing the advert, it was not up to a week. I started receiving calls. People started placing advert, started calling me. I should bring goods. And as I'm talking to you right now, I've almost sold all my goods that I placed advert last week. It was not even up to 2 weeks now, and my goods is almost finished, and I'm making good profit, like sweet profit. I really want to tell you that, Jonathan, you are a darling. Jonathan, I owe you a lot. I hope God will bless you for me. Jonathan, you are God's sent. Please, my friends, do not be scared, do not be skeptical. Just trust in Jonathan. Though there are many fraudsters out there, but not Jonathan. I can beat my chest for Jonathan. He will guide you on what to do. He will tell you the step by step. Being a computer guru or not is not, computer literate or not, is not the problem. Even though if you are not educated, he will guide you on what to do. Just trust in Jonathan, and at the end, success is sure. Jonathan is a trustworthy person. I want to tell you that I'm so happy to be.
Hi everyone, my name is Bright Webe. I work with a construction company, but the zeal and eagerness to expand my source of income and to be my own boss was the deciding factor for me to pursue a virtual business. I didn't have much of the necessary required skills till I came across jonathanmelody.com on his article, "Does Success Scare You?" I thought hard about that question, and I decided to enroll on their online virtual e-commerce lessons. After finishing the lessons on the course, I gained the right knowledge and skills. Not only that, I got the proper mindset I needed for my own e-com business. I wasn't shy to ask for advice from Mr. Jonathan. For a week, I was able to create ads, have them posted on Facebook page, and I bet you I was receiving orders even before the goods arrived. Right now, I don't want to post, but I want to challenge you too. You can do it. You can make it. Remember, success does not come to you. You go for it. See you on the top. Cheers.
I never knew anything good could come out of mini importation business because I failed the first time I tried mini importation. So I gave up completely that I'm no longer interested in mini importation. So I was in my house one day frustrated, and I saw an advert on Instagram. I decided to check this advert out, and this man in question, the man that is in this advert, Mr. Jonathan Melody, he spoke so well about mini importation, and I felt maybe he's just exaggerating and everything he's saying is too good to be true. But I decided to just give it a try. I contacted him and I made a payment. Honestly, the money I paid is so small when I compared it to everything I gained from him, and that I'm still getting up till now. So by the time I finished with him, he taught me what to do. It took me through the basics of mini importation, everything I need to know, how to choose the right kind of product, how to sell them, the right way to sell them and get customers, how to make adverts. So by the time I finished, I made my order. I ordered for just 10 of the items I'm selling right now, and as I speak to you honestly, I've just sold 2 of the 10 and I've gotten my capital plus profit. If you are into mini importation business before and you have given up on it, I want to advise you to try Mr. Jonathan. Let him be your mentor in this business. And if you are not into it before, I will advise you to go into mini importation, but make sure you go through Mr. Jonathan. Let him be your mentor in this business. Honestly, the rest, as they say, will be a testimony. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Babala Kwemi. I joined the 10 times mini importation blueprint by Mr. Jonathan Melody this year, July 2018. I started with a sum of 10,000 naira to buy my products, and at the first time of putting it online on Facebook, I have 7 orders. As in, I didn't expect that great turnout. It was a wow for me. And Mr. Jonathan Melody has been has been the best coach ever. He held me by the hands and walked me through this mini importation, how to create a website, and all sorts. He has been so wonderful. If you are looking for a guru in importation, someone that is down to heart, a selfless person, Mr. Jonathan Melody is the person for you. Thank you.
Hello 10x family, my name is Amadi Kweti, and today is my own turn to share my own testimony. Meeting Mr. Jonathan has been a blessing. He has really helped me a lot in my e-commerce business. I ordered some products from China a few weeks ago, and I had a whole lot of difficulties selling these products, but with his help and everything, with his help, with his lectures and everything, I can tell you it wasn't easy. I almost gave up at some point, but he really helped me a lot. And today I've been able to sell off almost all of my products. I can't say anything more than God bless you, Mr. Jonathan. You're a blessing to Nigeria. You're a blessing to humanity, and I can only hope for more people to register with you, because if you even look at the registration fee, it's nothing compared to what we get at 10x family. Thank you so much, Mr. Jonathan, and may God bless 10x family.
Hello, my name is Dami. I'm a businessman. A few years ago, I started doing mini importation business. But after several efforts, money and time, I was not getting the result I desired, the result I was told that I was going to get. I got frustrated. In fact, I was at the point of giving up when I saw Jonathan's Melody advert about 10 times e-commerce. And I was skeptical about it because my mindset was that this is something I've spent money, time on, and I didn't get the desired result. But out of it, I decided to make a trial. I registered for the training because I loved the way he presented his training. He talked about 3 formula for 10 times e-commerce, which I did not know anything about. And one of the formula is using funnel. And I can tell you that today I'm not regretting it. With just one single funnel from what Jonathan taught me, just a single funnel, I got more than 35 sales order in less than 48 hours. That is huge for me, I have to admit. So if mini importation or e-commerce is what you have chosen to do, I would advise you go through Jonathan's Melody because he knows what he does perfectly. He's so good at it. Thank you, Jonathan Melody, and God bless you.
Good day, guys. I am the Mom Stores. I want to share this fantastic experience I am having with a program I just put in for. If you have been struggling on importation business, I think this is the right program for you. Because I've been struggling, and I saw the adverts on Facebook. I just decided to put in for it. I was optimistic that it will work. Though I don't know how to do big things, but I know that if I am led right, guided, I'll be able to achieve some things. So, few weeks after just practicing one of the steps, I got an order of about 140 piece of backpack. I was like, wow, this is outstanding. I've never had that before. And then the money was paid into my bank account. I was amazed. Close to ₦1 million. I was amazed. The gain is fantastic. 2 weeks ago, I tried to put up an advert on Facebook again, following some of the steps in the program. Got a product, hot products, and sincerely, as I speak to you, orders keep coming in. Orders that I can't control. I just put up a 1 week advert and they keep coming in. Payments coming in, not just order payments. I'm presently out of stocks. People had to wait, pay, and wait for the goods to come in. You have to put in for this program if you really want to be successful in your e-commerce business. And I'm telling you, it's not a makeup, it's what I am doing right now, and I am happy that I put in for that program. People like Mr. Jonathan are very rare. It teaches you everything you need to know.
My name is Jake Joseph Suleiman from 10X. 3 weeks ago, Mr. Jonathan gave us an offer. So I cashed in on the offer, and within 2 weeks now, one of the products I tested has generated close to 100 sales. Close to 100 sales, we're looking at over 800,000 naira from just one funnel and one product. And I already set up the funnel for the second product, and I'm confident that that also is going to sell real quick and real hot. So if one funnel could generate that much, I wonder how much all the funnels combined together can generate. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, for the offer again. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Mary Ann. I must confess, ever since I signed up for the 10X e-commerce, it's been all shades of amazing, trust me. The sales funnel Coach Jonathan gave for the hot selling products has really been yielding dividends. The orders I receive daily, it's overwhelming. Wow. Thank you very much, Coach Jonathan. God bless you abundantly. You're the guy who cares about our success, and we really do appreciate you. Thank you, and God bless you. So have a great day. Bye.
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Tim Tayo, aka call me Tricks. I'm a musician and a dancer. I'm here to make few reviews on Jonathan Melody. When I saw his advert on Instagram, I actually doubted him. I really seriously doubted it, but I decided to give it a try. I decided to give the 10 times mini importation a try, and as I speak to you now, man, in fact, even when I bought my first product, I I still had my doubts. I never believed fully, but as I speak to you now, man, my products are selling out. Just with the little money I spend on adverts, they are truly selling out. Please and please, if you know you want to make some extra cash, as in serious cash for yourself, try this 10 times mini importation out. It is seriously working. It is working for me. As I told you, I'm a musician, and you know how we musicians are, we always need funds for anything we do. So that's why I joined the 10 times mini importation, and it has been fun for me, for real. It doesn't even hinder my work at all. I work from home, and I'm totally cool with it. So you can try it out too. I promise you, you won't regret it.